Spilling the tea. In this video, you are going to learn how I landed offers at Google, Amazon, Slack, Oracle, Disney Plus, Intuit, so many companies, and how you can too. You know I got y'all. So in this video, part one, we're going to talk about how you can get seen by these companies, because that really is the first step. So I'm going to talk about how I got seen and how you can put yourself in a position to also get seen. And in the next video, we are going to break down the interview processes at these different companies and talk about the preparation that I did so that I aced, killed, murdered those interviews. How I got seen and noticed by Google and Amazon was through LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is a platform that recruiters use heavily to find candidates to fill these different roles. So in a second here, I'm gonna walk through my LinkedIn and talk about like what I have in my different sections, how I optimize it, how I use keywords, and how you can do the same. And then also from Slack, it was from a career fair, and it was a virtual career fair. I know some people are like, I'm not feeling that, Zoom fatigue, all that stuff, but y'all, I think career fairs are great, especially if you just got a lot of passion and stuff like that. Like, you can still get that across through virtual career fairs. If you want a video about how to navigate virtual career fairs, definitely let me know in the comments below. But yeah, popular career fairs that you can go to are Grace Hopper. With Grace Hopper, the only thing I would say is make sure they're having career fair, because I think last year they didn't. So definitely make sure you look at that before you drop any money at all. And then there's also AfroTech, and I love the AfroTech conference. And yeah, that's another way you can find these different recruiters. You know, if you go to meetup.com, you go to Eventbrite, you type in tech career fair, career fairs, different variations of that, you can find a whole bunch of even smaller career fairs that they have as well that you might be interested in. Companies also host hackathons. So hackathons is when there's like a period of time, maybe it's like 48 hours, you come together with a team, or you can do it by yourself and you create something special. And sometimes these companies actually sponsor these different hackathons. And if they're sponsoring it, they might have representation there. You see what I'm saying? So that's a way you can also meet recruiters. If you're liking this video, make sure to like and comment. Let me know what you like about it. Or also, if you have more tips, you know, for this part one video, drop it down in the comments below and share your knowledge with others. You know, I have so much fun making these videos. I'm passionate about getting others into tech and sharing my knowledge. So if you like this type of content, if you like my vibes, just make sure to subscribe so you can stay up to date. Okay, so this is LinkedIn. If you do not have a LinkedIn, yo, create one while I'm going through this, because it's so necessary. Recruiters will be coming to you in your sleep, which is the way to go, so you don't have to be going after them. This is my page. So first thing I'd say is definitely add a profile picture. It's crazy, I have like the same exact hairstyle as my profile picture right now, but definitely add that. It's a way for recruiters to see you, get to know you, and already just kind of like start forming a connection with you. So definitely add a photo. Something else that I would say is, you can actually see the company I chose. If you would like me to do a video on how I chose Slack, just because it was so many amazing companies, it was such a hard decision for me. So if you want a video on how I like created my pros and cons list, I got you. So one thing that you can do to LinkedIn to help show recruiters that you're open to new opportunities is show recruiters you're open to work. So all you have to do is click that button. If you can't find it, just type that into Google, like show recruiters you're open to work, and it will pop up on how to do that. And yeah, what you can do is just like add that to your profile if you click that button. I'm currently not open for new work, but yeah, that's something you can do. Something else I would say is, let me scroll. See, 139 search appearances. Like, y'all, my profile doing something right. So don't worry, I got y'all. Let's optimize it. So you can have a cute little about me section. Some people have it long, some people have it short. You know, I don't think that matters too much, but I do have keywords in this. So for example, when I say keywords, is words that a recruiter might look up. So for example, full stack, software engineering, building software applications, testing, computer science degree. And for all the self-taught, the boot camp, no worries. What you can do is just add other keywords you think might be helpful. So like might add the languages, Java, Python, whatever, or you can add different, projects. Keep it brief, but like maybe testing, quality assurance, maybe web, whatever. Just like add those keywords here. So something else that I have on it is I actually link my resume. So what I think is good about this is that like recruiters, they look at so many different resumes, they're familiar with resumes, and people's LinkedIns can kind of look different, but resumes usually follow that one-page format. So I make it easier for them and just feature my resume. Even when I'm not looking for work, I just leave that up there. And no problems with like keeping it updated. You don't have to really worry about that, because once recruiters reach out to you, they'll ask for another resume anyways, but it gives them a cute little like taste of what you worked on and what you're about. So yeah, I'm not going to go into my resume right now because I already have another video on resumes, but look how I highlight different words, libraries, languages, different frameworks and stuff like that I really want to pop out, because, the recruiter might be looking for someone skilled in React, and it's boom, React. So that's something I do. And yeah, if you want another video on resumes, just let me know and I'll go into that. But yeah, I link my resume here. Shout out to William out here. He be supporting this channel. I see you, William. I see you. And yeah, so that's just some activity. I don't think activity matters. Experience is where, things count. And I need to update what I've been working on at Slack, because I do have some stuff I can add there now. But if we go to my previous job, what you can see is that like I can write out different things. And even this, like you see how this is like a lot of different information. Your resume is typically one page, so you might not be able to add everything you want. However, here in your LinkedIn, this is your chance to say whatever you want. I think there's no character limit, so you can go crazy. And again, you see I still have those keywords here. If I'm trying to rank for Java, JavaScript, like these are the languages I know. So definitely include those keywords here. Something else, and I also have like volunteer experience, different things like that. I think something else, volunteer experience, so you can see like, oh, I taught Python to people. This person might really know Python. And you see throughout my LinkedIn page, these languages and things I know well keep showing up. So definitely include that. Something else I think is really key, and you can like rank higher as well, is that you see like 28 people endorse me in Java. You see some of my colleagues and different things like that. So it shows people like, because some people can be lying out here, on their LinkedIn, on their resume. However, this shows there is a handful of people that have said like, yo, this girl knows Java. So, you can get endorsed in that way. Public speaking, check out my YouTube channel. If you don't have anyone, I would say try to get other people from your boot camp. Maybe you guys both took a boot camp on JavaScript. So, endorse that person, and they might be like, oh, that person knows JavaScript too, and endorse you as well. So that's a way how you can like kind of like endorse each other, because, you experienced that with someone. If you're self-taught, I would say, if you had a buddy that you studied with or something like that, I would try to get endorsements. It's not the end of the world at all, but it kind of like adds my credibility. So that's different things that I had. And also, if you were a college student, you can add different courses that you take. So I was actually from college. I took some of these courses. So, you see Java, you see basic data structures. And again, you can start seeing kind of like what I know, and also add projects. So if you are self-taught, projects is where you are going to shine, baby. Add all those different projects you did, from the tutorials, all that stuff. Anything that you can speak on is great, and I'll say definitely add that here. Some other ways that you can optimize your LinkedIn is, something I noticed is I added my friend from Microsoft, on LinkedIn, and then like a week later, like a Microsoft recruiter reached out to me, and I was like, am I understanding the LinkedIn algorithm? So I would say just try to add random people from different companies, and they might accept it, they might not. You see, I have to go through a lot of my notifications. I'm not really on LinkedIn unless I'm looking for a job. So now that recruiters are all up in your inbox, as they should, In the next video, I'm going to break down the different interview processes at these different companies and talk about like how I prepped, what videos I watched, where I got my problems from, how did I know I was on the right track, and really break down that process. And I'm super excited to announce that Almizi and I, she's a software engineer that currently works at Microsoft, we are coming out with data structure flashcards. So basically, data structures is what we were tested at a lot of these different companies. And while we were going through these interview processes, we took so many different notes. Like, we have so much experience doing these types of interviews, and we were like, what was the resource that we wish we had when we were going through all of this preparation? So we came together and created that. So if you're interested in these data structure flashcards, I'll have the link in the description box down below if you're interested to sign up. 3 questions, easy peasy lemon squeezy. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one, y'all. Bye.